What is up, YouTube? YouTube is your boy Uber Trippy, and today we're gonna be watching this video by the YouTuber known as Atozys. And so the background behind this story is that this guy named Bitboy, I think that's his name, some crypto YouTuber. I think he's like the biggest crypto YouTuber there is. He struck down, I don't know if he struck down, like, I'm not even gonna say that, but he sued this YouTuber named Atozys because Atozys called him basically like, just not a good person. Let's just, in a scumbag, because I mean, he allegedly is. I'm not gonna say he is, just because I do not want to get sued either in a bullshit ass lawsuit for no reason. But yeah, when it comes to crypto, you definitely should not take any advice from literally any YouTuber, honestly. I would just use your own intuition, your own research. Just try to do everything on your own, because self-taught skills are way more valuable than just doing a quick YouTube search and then like taking the first random guy's advice that you find. Because that's what I did literally like in 2020. I literally like invested some money into crypto. Because these people are like, oh yeah, look at this and that. I mean, I did make money and stuff like that, but it wasn't like astounding like results that they promise you, or like 1,000% or like 100% gains, anything like that. Well, I almost did. I almost turned like $2,000 into $8,000 on Dogecoin, but then I was greedy and I held, and that went back down to the same price I put in. And I literally recently took that money out. So, yeah, definitely be wise when investing into crypto. But, yeah, the name of the video that we're going to be watching today is called "He Sued Me, Instantly Regret It." And this is a goofy ass freaking thumbnail. It looks hella funny. But, alright, let me change my screen. I'm about to stretch myself out right now. So I take the whole screen. And then I'm going to stretch this out so y'all can visit my website, inspiredwoodworks.shop, if you guys want to buy some amazing looking art decor. Oh, you can actually see the, it's kind of hard, the red album cover. Yeah, that's pretty dope. I like that. You can kind of see the Gunna mixtape album decor as well. I got the I got the Samurai, got the Lakers, I got my Twitch name. If any Twitch streamers out there seeing this video and want their own custom Twitch plaque, I mean, I got you, bro. I hand paint them myself and everything. So, yeah, let's get right into the video. Let me just,
Google Fi.
not commercials.
By Google.
I guess there's nothing I can do about them.
That fit your data usage.
I've had.
Alright, so we're gonna do that, and we're going to do that. Alright, there's a video, let's go. My eyes. It's pretty late, but I don't give a dang. We gotta make a video! If I want the ball to be rolling, and actually be seen by a decent amount of people. My goal is at least 100 views, and then after that, 1,000 views. And after that, 2,000 views, and then after that 3,000, and then after that 10,000, and after that I don't really expect much, but we'll see. Alright, let's get into the video. Enough of me blabbing.
The wildest week of my life, and I just wanted to sit down and talk about it. So as many of you guys know, I was sued by the YouTuber by the name of Bitboy Crypto.
You've been served early. What are you doing?
What I didn't tell you guys,
bro, how rude, you try to throw that shit in his house.
My other who you guys know as Hannah, who's often behind the camera of my videos, was about to go into labor. And about 30 minutes after
he's having a baby. I didn't even know that.
Her contractions started. I had a time limit to respond to this lawsuit, or else I'd lose by default. And I knew if I was going to fight this by myself, I was essentially gambling the future financial well-being of my child.
Exactly.
While I do have a little nest egg, a lawsuit, especially a lawsuit that's dragged on, could easily deplete that. Especially here in the US. So that last video I made, the I got sued video, that was literally my Hail Mary. So Hannah and I actually filmed that video while she was having contractions. You okay?
Give me a second.
Hannah's literally having contractions right
bro.
behind. After I sent
That's
that video
tough.
off to my editor Daniel, we ended
Sounds
up
painful,
beelining it
bro.
to the hospital at 2 a.m. And then we ended up getting sent back home at about 5 a.m. because she wasn't dilated enough. So I drove back home, got my video back from Daniel at about 11 in the morning. I still hadn't slept because Hannah's contractions were getting pretty bad at this point, so I was just there for her. But I didn't
see what you're doing to this man, Bitboy, Crypto. You making this man suffer for no reason, and for what, bruh? You only making yourself look terrible. Like, you're literally making a soon-to-be father suffer, when he should be, like, not worrying about the financial future of his, like, son, or his daughter, I don't even know what the gender of the baby is, but, yeah, for his child, let's just say child, obviously. But yeah, this is not looking good for him, bro. I mean, shit. Like, is this really worth it? Like, what do you have to gain? Like, even if Bitboy Crypto does get Atozys video that he made of him, in the past, like, what do you gain? Like, you just basically look like I'm not even gonna say it, but you basically look like, let's just say a communist party. I'm not going to say specifically which, but you just, that's like some dictatorship, like taking down people's like freedom of speech and content. When they literally do not even defame you or nothing, bro. You defamed yourself. Like, you can't be rug pulling and doing stuff like this to people, bro. Like, this is people's livelihood. Jeez. Alright, let's get on to the
I
video.
sent the video to my lawyer, and while I was waiting for his response, I started setting up the GoFundMe, and I started messaging around the people I knew within the crypto scene how to set up a secure wallet to raise funds. And one of the guys who actually goes by the name of Kobe on Twitter got back to me and said, hey, I bought the Atozys.eth domain for you. I then was pretty blown away because I realized this guy spent over $1,000 just for a domain for me. So massive shout out to this man. But after that, I got
I didn't know domains could be that expensive.
So I then posted my I got sued video and posted a thread on Twitter that says, I wish I didn't have to make this thread, but I'm being sued by the YouTuber Bitboy Crypto for a video I made roughly 9 months ago.
That's crazy. 9 months ago, and now you want to come after him?
Bitboy sent to my house showed up and served me the lawsuit. According to media reports, he'd previously made $30,000 for a single paid promotion and now feels responsible for the losses suffered by his followers. I stand by the allegations in the lawsuit, and I don't understand why he filed it. I'm crowdfunding to help cover the insane costs of defending myself against this frivolous lawsuit. All funds raised will be used to pay legal fees.
Yeah, that's pretty scary that someone could just literally, with a lot of money and a lot of, I mean, I don't know if he has connection or anything like that, but just in general, just has a lot of money. They can just literally throw your life, like, off course. Like, the court system, shit's crazy, bro. It definitely has a lot of flaws in it, especially having to do with wealthier people and the not so fortunate. Crazy.
If there's anything left over, I will donate them to various charities, and I have no interest in profiting from my community. For all details, you can watch it on my video here. Thank you for the support. So after posting that, I was insanely nervous because that, like I said previously, was my Hail Mary. But since I'd been up for over 24 hours, I finally decided to go to bed. I think I fell asleep for like an hour and a half until I was awoken by Hannah having very painful contractions, and we beelined it to the hospital yet again. This time when we got
just
to
like
the
the
hospital,
bee on his
they
hat.
said, you guys are gonna have a baby within the next
BBs.
24 hours.
BBs.
All while I was getting an insane amount of support from you guys in my comment section on the main video that I posted and the Twitter thread. So we got all checked into the hospital room and essentially started playing the baby waiting game. At this point, I think I'd raised like roughly $5,000 in my GoFundMe and $5,000 in crypto. And then I noticed that Bitboy started tweeting. The 16-year-olds are in full force today. Good thing their attention spans are 4.2 seconds. I'm sure they can all borrow a $10 mom from their mom's purse to help you out.
This guy is not helping his case.
Everything you try to do to hurt me only helps me.
I doubt that. I highly doubt this whole situation is helping you, bro. Literally, some ordinary gamers, I'm pretty sure, literally read through the whole lawsuit filing. And literally, like, I mean, he's no lawyer or anything like that. But it's very clear that you're very confused, and it's just like whatever lawyer drew that up is also confused just because you state that you take yourself seriously, I think, in it. But then again, outside of the lawsuit, you tell people that they need to do their own research and that it's not financial advice and that you aren't someone to rely on for that financial decision because it has liability that comes with it and you don't want that liability. But do you want that liability or do you not want that liability? Make up your mind, bro, because this is not a good look, bro. Trashing on large YouTubers' fans. This guy's 1.24 million subscribers. Atozys. That's 1.24 potential million people that you're pissing off, and some ordinary gamers, aka Mudhar, his subscriber count. So you're literally frustrating, and possibly more. I don't know. I haven't seen any other YouTubers' reactions or their replies to this whole situation, but yikes.
Has to be so frustrating. I just keep winning, and the wins are only about to get bigger. That interview
sure they are.
You will have
yeah, it was not.
To chase clout. LMAO. I will not allow it.
He said LMAO, bro.
Accusations about people.
There are consequences
for this because you tell two truths in one lie. That doesn't excuse the lie. Hate me all you want.
So do you, bro.
People will be held accountable.
You just tell lies, not even truth.
Period. And while he was tweeting all that, I was getting more support than I have ever.
Exactly.
And then the same guy who sent me the Ethereum domain, he announced that he was going to donate.
Exactly, like Lily, this is just fueling people's spitefulness and people's like anger. Well, I don't even know if those are the two right like adjectives to describe people's like feelings or anything like that, because I don't know what people are feeling. But I mean, I would be pissed too looking at this. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Screw this dude. Like, especially if you are like a huge fan of Atozys, this YouTuber, and you don't want to see him knocked out of the YouTube game and having to rely on other forms of financial support to accommodate this large sum that he has to spend to literally defend himself in court. That would be rough. Yeah, because nobody wants less videos from Atozys, bro. We want to see him thrive. We want to see more videos, bro. I mean, shit. I literally subscribed. I think I've already said this in a past video. I'm not so sure. I've literally only so far dropped one reaction video, potentially two, but maybe before this one goes up, because this is my third one that I'm recording ever. But I'm literally subscribed to like 200 plus like YouTubers, bro. Like they all like I don't know, like I love supporting independent media makers like Atozys and such like that. But I'm going on a tangent. Let's get back into the subject, cheese.
$100,000 when he got back to his computer.
Sheesh, that's
absolute disbelief.
That's a lot of money.
A bold thing to just casually type out on Twitter. And I think at this time I raised about $30,000 in total, which was insane. I realize now, like, wow, guys, this is still.
Save more on Metro by T-Mobile. Get one line of unlimited 5G for just $40. Period.
Still going to be expensive for me, but maybe not as expensive as what I thought it would be. But lo and behold,
yeah, how much would it be in total?
Definitely a man of his word, and he sent me over $100,000 in USDC, which is a stable coin on Ethereum.
Bruh.
Not only did this dude buy me a domain, but he also sent me $100,000. What do you even say to that?
$1,100 this man spent.
I'm still
or no, 100,100. 100,000 and 1,000.
Anonymous person also donated
101,000. What am I saying?
To the GoFundMe. Then the Twitter user ZachXPT and PassCT organized an auction where they were auctioning away this image where the proceeds were going to go to my defense fund.
What is that?
It was over $5,000 at one point. And then all the individual donations from my community and the crypto community, I was in shock. I've basically been up for way over 24 hours. I had about an
Finally, the crypto community did something positive.
I was just absolutely speechless. Like, I don't even know how to react to it now. Just thinking over it, like the bullet that the
crypto community probably has done other things that have have been positive as well, but I have not been keeping up with it. I just hear all the rug pulls from CoffeeZilla and all the bad things that happened in the crypto series. So, yeah, that's just my
dodged because of you guys
understanding.
Is insane. But I fell asleep for another 2 hours on that sofa they give dads beside the birthing bed, and then I was awoken by Hannah in pain yet again, and it seemed like the baby was about to drop. And about 2 hours.
Hey yo, it's about to drop from the Fortnite bus.
Chest. And I remember just at that moment, like the only thing in my head was, everything's going to be okay. And Casper was just so still and calm. I was surprised. I was honestly kind of alarmed. I was like, wait, aren't babies supposed to be like screaming and crying?
Yeah, that's how I was. I was straight
sitting
screaming,
there
crying hella.
or, well, laying there. And after,
damn, he's a chill ass baby.
Hours
Lucky.
of her and I just trading turns, holding him. We put him in the bassinet and just sat and admired him for a couple hours. No matter how much other stressful stuff was going on that day and the days previous to this, that was still the best day of my life. I really get it now. Like, everyone I know who are parents always tell me the best day of their lives is the day they became parents. And I see that. I 100% see that. I didn't get much sleep that night because of everything.
That's really heartwarming. You know, that turned super
getting sued for
lighthearted really
money,
quick.
and then having your firstborn child, and then raising a lot of money, all in the same 48 hours. It's safe to say that my brain was wired. But in the morning, I checked my phone and I saw that we had raised roughly $200,000. Which is absolutely insane.
A fifth of a
Again,
mil.
Guys,
that's
thank
crazy.
you so much. You guys literally saved me here. Because of this, it seems like he pulled out of the lawsuit. Bitboy actually
what a bitch, bro.
Without prejudice, which means he could actually still sue me again in the future. But
oh god, I don't want to be sued. I retract the bitch. No, I don't. I'm just kidding. Oh, never mind.
His YouTube channel,
That's true.
15-minute rant, and here are some of the moments from that.
We did not want this to become public.
We did not want that. What do you expect? What do you expect? We did not want it. We did not want it to become public. Bruh, you literally sued a YouTuber. That's literally their whole livelihood, is to report what's going on in public, in the public sphere, to the public. And you're a part of the public sphere, bro. I mean, shit, I'd do the same thing, and I got like 1 subscriber. Shit. Jeez.
I want to keep this behind closed doors. I've had another lawsuit. It was behind closed
doors. Oh,
doors.
You want this behind closed doors so you don't look bad, and so he doesn't get any financial support, so you can just crush him because you have all the finances behind you from rug pulling past people. That's crazy. Imagine that.
Closed doors. And it worked out great. And I think that both parties were happy, and it was settled, and everything about it worked out.
I'm confused as to why he thought I'd be quiet about this.
Exactly.
Obviously, if this
that makes no sense.
I wouldn't have done it. Not because
I would have done it.
Hide it, but all we
stop lying.
Was get him to take down the video that had factually wrong information that has implications for me as a person. And when my kids go and they Google their dad, what comes up?
Hey, you should have not done it then. You should have thought about the consequences and the people that would see it. All of you, bro. How many subscribers does this dude have? I'm about to look up real quick. Bitboy Crypto. You guys can't see right now, but I'm looking it up on my browser. So Bitboy Crypto, YouTube. This guy has... okay, so 1.44... ah, crap. My eyes. 1.44 million subscribers. So, bro, you expected nobody in this giant place we call YouTube. You expected no one to call you out during all what's been going... after all the videos CoffeeZilla, has been pumping out, and all these other YouTubers have been calling out all these other crypto channels and stuff. Are you, do you have that tiny, bruh? Still got the brain of an elephant. Jeez. I don't even know what else to say, bruh. Let's just keep going.
The time you sued me, no one remembered that video.
Exactly! I never even saw the video to begin with. I might have, because I have been subscribed to this dude for a fat minute, but yeah, I did not remember it, even if I did watch it. That's crazy. Man's really ruined his reputation over a video that's hella old that nobody even knows or remembers, bro. That's crazy. I was gonna say something too, Like, bro, like, that's what I'm saying. When people talk crap to you over the internet, it's better to just I feel like do nothing, like, than to, like, have this overreaction, have all these, like, weird responses that, like, people can call you out even more so on, and you're literally adding fuel to the fire by giving it attention because you're acknowledging it. Because there's, like, a little bit of, like, guilt in it, it seems. Even though you kind of masquerade it as, like, oh, like, it's not fact and all this stuff. Like, I don't know. Let's get going.
The limelight by suing me. Why didn't you just respond to me like this in one of your live streams before suing me? Everything just turns into a
Exactly. You could have just made your own YouTube video debunking it, literally, and your fans would have believed you. It's not like, because your fans are your fans. Your fans aren't Atozys fans unless you both have fans who watch you both. But then again, who cares, like, what people have to say? It's not like it's affecting, like, your livelihood before this. Now it might be, like, you might lose some subscribers with this whole situation. I have no clue what's gonna happen, but this ain't a good look, Chief.
Lawyers are involved, and no one wins. Like, if this actually got dragged out to court, the only winner would be the lawyers.
Here's where we're at.
Facts! Bro, the lawyers get a fat bag, and both y'all lose tons of money. For what purpose? For what reason? Just because you're so insecure about what other people have to say about you over the internet? Like, what did he say that was so defamatory? It's not like he said anything that is straight up, like, false, or I don't know. I still haven't even watched it. I'm not gonna go back and watch the original video because that's not relevant. I mean, it is relevant, but it isn't, because obviously what's most relevant is him suing, like, this dude. So let's just keep it rolling.
Okay, where we're at is, at this point, it has become public. It's become an absolute debacle. We know Kobe gave him $100,000, so hopefully that money will go to good use. But yeah, so we are going to drop lawsuit 100%. And I'm sorry this became public. I'm sorry that
you're sorry you got caught.
Misconstrued. But I just want you guys to understand why I was doing this. This was not about a slapstick lawsuit. I know that's what everybody says, right? It's frivolous. It's not frivolous. When someone implies that you can be in trouble from the SEC, that is not frivolous, guys. That's a very, very, very serious matter. And so from my perspective,
I mean, potentially, if crypto becomes regulated like how stocks are, because you can't just tell people, oh, yo, get this stock, and then, like, it pumps, and then it just dumps, and then people are left holding the bag, like, or an empty bag, as this more like. But I mean, that's the only reason why he was saying it. He wasn't saying, oh yeah, they're coming after you for sure. He's just saying, like, potentially, depending on how things go in the crypto sphere and the legal system and all that stuff. I don't even know, bro. I'm just talking.
Trying to defend my reputation, trying to get him to remove the video that literally has wrong information in it.
Defend your reputation, more like smash it like an elf is stepping on a little mouse.
That was all I wanted. This wasn't supposed to get this far. So at this point, like I said, there is nothing really we can do. The money has came in on his side. The lawsuit was never about money. So hopefully, Atozys, now that we're going to be officially dropping this, I emailed my lawyer about 15 minutes before we went on air here. So that is going to be happening.
Yeah, I know it wasn't about money because you were literally burning money so that he would burn money as well and that he would suffer and you would get satisfaction over that, I guess. Allegedly. Bruh, I hope your kids aren't going to get bullied over this, that actually watch Atozys, because, I mean, Atozys probably has a younger viewer audience than you, bruh, so Way to put your kids in that situation, bruh.
So what I got from this was, if this didn't become super public and I didn't raise a whole bunch of money, I would have probably been dragged into court. Especially the way how he was talking in his tweets earlier. I will be fully refunding everyone who donated to me, because we didn't go to court.
Dope.
I didn't have to pay a massive amount of money that I was expecting to pay. And it wouldn't feel right to just donate it away like I said, because I didn't use the money. So I'm just gonna refund everyone, because clearly you guys had my back. So I'm gonna return that favor and give you an infinite amount of gratitude. And I want to especially thank Critical and Coffeezilla for making videos covering this whole situation. I want to thank
Coffeezilla, shout out.
I want to thank Daniel for working overtime and making sure we can get these videos out to you in time. I want to thank Kobe for donating way too much money. I also want to thank Zach XPT, because he will be helping me refund everyone on the crypto side of things. What a massive relief this is. I've already submitted a refund request on GoFundMe, so if you donated via GoFundMe, you'd be getting your funds back within 3 to 7 business days. I'll be refunding my Ethereum and Bitcoin donations tomorrow. I just need to know the addresses from those of you guys who sent me money from an exchange. So go to my Twitter and reply to this tweet if this applies to you. If not, completely ignore it. If you donated from a hot wallet like MetaMask, just hang tight. I'll be sending back your money ASAP. And I just need to get some sleep, because I've probably slept 15 hours in the last week.
Get that sleep.
Hence why the energy of this video is a little bit low. And finally, I want to thank every single one of you guys who, number one, watch my videos, but also
that's me.
Who donated your hard-earned
I didn't do that, but I watched the video.
My loud mouth. Thank you
I'm
so
subscribed.
much. It absolutely means the world to me, and because of you guys, I have a career to where I can fund and provide for my little family. This was definitely not the way I wanted to announce that I have a son now, but I wanted to talk about my stressful week.
Men's grooming has come a long
way.
Hey,
whoa. Let's chill out with that ad, bro. What the? Let's get off my screen. Alright, so that was a pretty... turns out it was a happy ending. He didn't have to go to court and didn't have to pay an insane amount of money, but I feel like it still would have been a happy ending even if he did have to go to court, because he had so much financial backup from all of his fans and from all these people around the internet. So that's a big W, big dub. But if you enjoyed this content, be sure to give me a subscription. Be sure to like this dang video. Be sure to, I don't even know if people click on the bells, but if you want to, do that as well. It's whatever, bruh. But, oh yeah, check out my website again, inspiredwoodworks.shop. It's up here, right there. It's been panning around this whole, if you did not see it, it's right there, alright? inspiredwoodworks.shop, alright? So you can check out all my coasters, and you can check out all these plaques and all these custom engraved wall decor on my wall that you see. I've a bigger selection, of course. This is just a little crumb of what's to view. Mainly I have way more coasters. So if you want just a sick Alaskan cedar made custom coaster, be sure to check out my website. The reason why it's $30 is you might think like, dang, I could get like a coaster. I could get like a full coaster set for like $20 or for like whatever price, like on Amazon or whatever. And to me, what I have to say to that is you got to take into account the time I take to not only paint and stain and to carve it and to make the program and just everything behind the whole process. But you have to take into account that I use 100% real wood, and it's Alaskan cedar. This type of wood absorbs water and moisture from like a glass you might put on it, instead of like it having droplets and like, But yeah, because and if you type in Alaskan cedar coasters online, you'll see like $28 to $30 to even like $50 something dollars, like so my price is pretty standard, I would say. And I feel like mine are more valuable because mine are made of 100% Alaskan cedar. It's not made with epoxy in the middle, because you'll search it up, and the first results will literally have epoxy in the coaster, and epoxy, it's like, I don't really know exactly what it is, but it reminds me of just like a hard plastic. Like, it just looks like cheap. Like, it's definitely like a cheaper material to mix in with the wood. So you're not getting 100% absorbent material for your coaster. So yeah, check my shout out. Support your local small business, even though I might not be local in your area. I'm still a small business, and I'm the only employee as the sole proprietor. So if you enjoy this video, yeah, I already told you all that. Hope you have a good night, good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever, bruh. It's been your boy, Uber Trippy, and peace out, bruh.